improvement works ahead, so this train will terminate at the next station.
Fake news, sir. Fake news.
Are you Muslim?
Fucking around in my spot.
He should have been slapped.
Your spot.
You got to leave like a little notch.
Sorry.
You got to mark it with a little notch so it's like
I'm
optimum.
sorry. What do you pay to reserve that spot? Well, it's got my stank all
The
over it
rent's
now.
actually due today, and I haven't paid it because I haven't got any
Is
money.
it?
I'm waiting for some money to like come through from the client.
Let me
Do you like that one? Use the ball fucking wax. You're a schmuck, man. We booked this in literally like 2 weeks ago,
More.
and you were the one that requested a Christmas episode.
fuck, man. I had so many plans to like bring a hat in and Christmas.
What hat?
Christmas hat.
Why?
It's Christmas theme. I want to do a whole Christmas theme.
Why?
I don't know. Why not?
Why?
Just for fun.
What's so fun about it?
I don't know, because I hate Christmas. I tried to enjoy it this year.
Why? Again, why?
I thought you were going to deal with the hostile.
Yeah, he's on
it.
defense now.
Who is?
Not defense. You're on the attack.
Why?
Because you
Why?
got your ass handed to you, Muhammad Ali boxing.
That was bullshit, man. Dude, I've been playing that game since like 95, 96. I played it at his house for the first time in like 94. And I hadn't played it on Mega Drive until the last time I was in here on the same fake Mega Drive. But I remember years ago, I had it on an emulator. And this is way back. I was probably still in Clayton, maybe? I can't remember. But I actually got really good at it. I made it to Muhammad Ali, like the final fight. I use a fighter that's ranked 5th out of 10. So I'm not using the best fighter. I'm using
Mid-tier.
mid-tier.
Yeah, of course.
And I'd get to the end. I'd get to Muhammad Ali, and there would be a slugfest. And I've only beaten him once. You'd go like you wouldn't knock him out, as in you'd get to the very end and then you'd beat him. On this, you get to like the 6th fighter or whatever it is, 6th, 7th fighter, and just smashes you. Like as in every punch you land, he lands 3 in its place. Seemingly doesn't lose stamina, doesn't lose speed, doesn't lose power.
That's all fixed.
Yeah. And then, maybe I'll beat the guy, go up to the next guy, and he's just the golden glove god. And then you drop back down, and I'm still getting my ass handed to me.
Yeah.
Why do you reckon that is?
He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee, apparently.
I wasn't versing Muhammad Ali.
Oh, I thought that's what you were saying.
He's the final fighter. No, I was fighting some random third-rate bum.
Oh, the white dude. The random whitey.
Did you see what's his name? Jake Paul did today to that Tyrone Woodley guy?
I didn't watch it, but I saw the headlines and stuff.
Who's Jake Paul?
He's a YouTuber that became famous for challenging, like...
Oh, that's the guy that videotaped the dead body in the
No, that's
forest.
his brother, I think.
No, isn't it Jake Paul? What's his brother's name?
Logan?
Oh.
Well, it's Logan and Jake Paul, yeah.
Yeah, one of them did that and the other one's doing the other thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just thought I'd bring it up.
Yeah. Well, the one that fought today, he looks like Biff Armstrong does in Fight Night. My custom character from over 10 years ago.
I think I remember you saying something like
him.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's like what's it called? Like what's the word? A premonition. Yeah.
No, we do that a lot here.
Yeah,
we do, actually, yeah.
But that's weird because it's a physical premonition. Like it literally looks exactly the same. Anyway, yeah, he had a fight with that Tyrone Woodley guy who's like an ex-UFC fighter.
Yeah.
Beat him over whatever period, and then the loser had to get a tat of the other person saying, I love whoever. So he got I love Jake Paul tatted on the inside of his finger. And so he demanded a rematch, and then Jake Paul was meant to fight someone else today. That guy pulled out. So Tyrone Woodley jumped in like 2 weeks notice, basically started training to fight him. Got KO'd like mercilessly in the 6th round.
What is it with these YouTubers thinking they can box now?
Well, to be fair, he's had 5 fights. He's knocked out 3 of them.
Yeah,
But are these fighters top of their prime, or are these people that are retired?
He's challenging
who need a paycheck.
Well, this guy that he beat today with a knockout is probably the most. And then that other Nate Robinson, whatever his name was, I think he was a fighter as well.
Ex-fighter, retired.
Well, yeah.
But basically, the whole thing is that people there's an income stream going there from one bank account to the fighter's bank account, and it's quite a large amount of money, and he's always winning.
It's easy revenue.
Yeah, like he's paying people off for him to beat them. Basically, is what's going on.
Doing?
I'm trying not to make noise.
I was going to say, why couldn't you just leave the paper?
It gets in the way.
It's in the way.
What?
I like to have a clear, things in front of me.
What?
See how hostile he is?
Yeah. Why are you touching the paper?
Why are you drinking a coffee? Do you really need it now?
Did you just swallow?
Why are you breathing?
You're both animals. I was going to say, someone sent me a link to, linked me into this post up on Insta about feeling old. And, literally they've got, some of the crap from yesteryear that I remember crystal clear.
Back in my day stuff?
Yeah. But back in my day for our generation.
Yeah.
So the first one's about, on this day 15, it was some tweet. On this day 15 years ago, my mum picked up the phone and interrupted a file at 96% that I'd been downloading from Napster for 17 hours.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. I found a 90s, this is Yahoo Answers. I found a 90s phone that has a hashtag button. I thought Twitter invented hashtags. I asked my 14-year-old twin daughters if they knew what this was, and they had no clue. It's a Motorola pager. Yeah, the drug dealer pages. In the back of an Uber the other day, my 11-year-old asked me what this thing on the door is. It's a window winder.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
When's the last time you got in a car with a window winder? I don't actually remember.
In a car?
2 days ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's driving? What car was it?
Dean's VS.
Is that? I thought that was electrics.
No.
I thought the VS was electric.
No, that's still going. That's
I actually thought the VS was electric too.
I thought the VT is definitely electric.
I think it went from VS to VT, then it changed.
Okay.
It feels weird because you feel like you're going to snap it off.
Yeah.
You put so much. It's an all. Yeah.
Strain, and it's very cheap plastic.
Yeah.
That's anything, Holden.
Yeah.
Hey man,
We're done.
Legit. The other ones, my 10-year-old brother found this and asked me what it was. I've never felt that old. The Discman.
I didn't bring my glasses, so I can't see any of this.
Are you serious?
I spend 18 hours a day on my computer. I'm losing my sight.
When do you take it off?
Take what off?
The glasses.
Anytime
He showers with the glasses
anytime
on?
I walk away from my computer.
Well, you just said 18 hours. I'd assume the other 6 are when you're asleep.
Exactly. Or when I'm here. There's only 2 things
You were
I
late
do.
to come here.
I know, and I haven't showered. The only 3 things we're talking about.
So, So I'm assuming you sleep upright at your desk.
No, I sleep.
No, he's got a built into the chair. Just it's a lazy boy. Just,
It's a button.
Actually, I had one, but I got rid of it. I don't like them. Those gaming chairs that they recline all the way flat, so you can sleep in them.
Yeah, nah.
Why would you sleep in a gaming? It's that. Give it up. Go to bed.
Yeah, no. Some people don't.
What is?
No.
I know.
Gaming chairs go all the way back.
Yeah, they flatten like a bed flat.
Why?
Oh,
Who would
because
sleep?
if you're at a LAN cafe, I guess a lot of people either can't afford. Like in a lot of like Asian countries, I know that they do it because they can't afford rent and stuff. It's actually cheaper to just sleep at an internet cafe, so they do. So they recline the bloody chairs all the way flat.
So where do they shower? Where do they do all the other stuff?
What's that?
Not everyone showers.
Yeah, it's
The fuck off.
no,
No,
seriously,
a lot of people don't.
legit.
They're
A
living
lot of-
at gaming.
Like Filipino, Indonesia sort of countries, that sort of they do. They do it a lot.
Southeast Asia.
And apparently,
Yeah.
after you,
Just say it, man.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm not trying to throw you on the bus. I'm just saying.
Nailing it.
I think it's once you go long enough without sharing your body oils. I'm turning to you as I say this because I assume you would know this.
I'm a weekend at the moment, so go on.
You better be joking.
I'm close to it.
Get some of that ball wax and then get some of that disinfectant, the sanitizer, and go to town, man.
I just ate, man. It's
Are
not
you for
coming
real?
back up.
I've actually had,
It's probably
in
close.
the last 24 hours, I think I've had maybe 6 showers because I'd gone out and I was wearing formal wear in one instance I was sweating. So I came home and showered before I left to go out again, then showered before bed.
I mean, I don't really leave the house, but
you left today.
yeah, that's why I feel bad because I came here and I thought I should have had a shower before I came. Now I feel guilty.
You should be washing your balls every day, man.
Oh no, the balls get the wash, but as an overall
Shower every
experience,
day.
Do you like to?
there's only 3 parts
Do you
that
like
get
to
washed.
wash up first? Top and tails, whores bar. Man, that line is the most underrated line out of Austin Powers, man. Before I'm on the job, I like to give myself a bit of a "how's your father?" You could I was thinking about Austin Powers. You couldn't make that movie today.
No.
Yeah?
No way. There's no way. There's too many boxes that wouldn't be allowed
Probably
to get
not,
ticked
yeah,
today.
no. Well, yeah, probably not. So comedies they're just not there anymore. And if they try them, they're just trying to play it too safe.
That hurts.
Yeah.
What was that list that you sent the other day of the Simpson episodes?
The Simpson episodes, the
Yeah.
top 30.
Do you have it?
Yeah.
Do you have it on hand now? You know what I mean? No, because I skimmed through them.
I don't agree with some of those episodes. I think there's some that should have been in there.
What do you mean?
There was episodes that are like from some of the newer seasons. I'm like, really?
Well,
then
I haven't watched anything
then again, I haven't watched them, but I'm just assuming they're crap.
I'm assuming they're crap.
Let's say probably not wrong.
Well, none of the writers are there from when they're in their golden age.
No one. Okay, what was the list?
I'm trying to find it.
While he looks, what's the
Wait
deal
till the
with the
manger
lights?
zone.
What? Huh? What are you laughing
The
at?
highway to the manger zone. That just killed me.
How good is it? You just hit dun 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 dun.
Where I can't find it now.
Manger zone.
Manger zone.
I think my favorite anti-Christmas meme, whatever, is all the refugees seeking asylum in the States, and how they're saying there's a war on Christmas, et cetera, in America, and like you literally the Christmas story, the story of Christmas is literally Middle Eastern immigrants seeking asylum and seeking refuge, but they're celebrating it.
Sorry, I missed that. What was that? Sorry.
In America,
Yeah.
you got all the people saying there's a war on Christmas, we should be celebrating Christmas. It's like, yes, well, the Christmas story is literally three Middle Easterns trying to seek asylum. It's just, I'm serious.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know. I feel like
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Nah. I feel like even though the Christmas shit started earlier as always, I feel like it hasn't been in everyone's faces. Maybe it's because I've tuned out more. I don't know.
No, I feel like it's there.
Where is
Every
it?
time you go to the supermarket,
It has definitely picked up. As soon as it hit the first, it just went full balls to the wall.
I'll be honest. I've done the least amount of grocery shopping in the last month that I have in the last like 2-3.
Yeah.
Because I've just been flat out with work again. So that's probably why I actually haven't left I've only left my house to go to work stuff.
Yeah.
And even grocery shopping's been like late at night. It's just essentials, or even just milk and bread from like the IGA down the road, as opposed to going to Woolies or something.
yeah.
Well, with my new employment status.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
Actually, hang on. You both got jobs.
Yeah.
Actually, what happened with you?
No, hang on. He's in the middle of telling his story.
I was gonna say,
He's just cutting
Oh, you got a job?
No, hang on.
All right, we'll get to it.
No, I was just saying now that my job. Now I'm
So
in a
what's your
shop.
job now?
I am involved with a fairly well-renowned optical company.
So that's your second job, or
Second
you're
job.
considering it your main job now?
Well,
Oh, here we go.
There you
yeah,
go.
I've basically they're trying to nab me. They're trying to get me to stay there full
I
time.
mean, the talent is...
I was going to say, imagine a company whose roster is so.
I'm not going to start drinking.
Put the drink down.
Guys, the cap as well.
Actually, put the drink down. Imagine their roster is so feeble. They're looking at John as the alpha. We need to nab this guy. Throw everything at him.
There's such an empty slate there. There's so much potential.
He's gone. 5 minutes in, he's gone. Just imagine a company with such watered down supplies and resources. John comes along, and it's like the manger zone. The light just opens up in the corridor. I'm picturing, like in the gridiron matches, where like they're trying to do it for the home team that's going to get ridden out into the league, or they're going to lose like the corner store or whatever, and then they're down by like 5 touchdowns at halftime, and then all of a sudden, the tunnel opens up and it's just that white background with the black silhouette. Dun, dun, dun. And then he like steps out. Oh my God, it's Billy Gregg! And then like the crowd goes wild and he's got like one leg and he's blind and he somehow kicks like 3 field goals. That's John. One-legged blind man coming in to the opticals room. Okay.
Yeah.
So they're trying to headhunt you.
Yeah, they are. Basically, it was just
Picturing a basket of fruit. Other people like, so what are your KPIs? What are your incentives? Well, we have Ovaltine Day. Diluted soluble condiment Day. He's gone.
My son.
The donut's doing its work.
My abs.
Well, we've started off strong. We can only go down from here.
My jaw hurts already.
It's only downhill now.
It's done. And we've peaked 16 minutes. All right, done. We'll call it now. Thanks for coming. You wasted your time.
Oh, man.
Get it together, man. Seriously.
So you're getting headhunted. That's great.
Well, yeah, they've been really impressed. So
They can't even say those words without laughing.
pretty much what they got me doing, they got...
You can't even say it without laughing, man.
All right, hang on, wait. So, in all seriousness,
In all seriousness.
who's headhunting you?
The owners.
Oh, the owners. Okay.
Clearly maniacs. You know what I mean?
Clearly people who are
Just very deprived.
they're delirious.
Wait, so did they approach? I'm trying so hard.
Do you know who it is? It's Alfred Newman from Mad Magazine. Just bouncing around an office.
He's making jokes, but I'm trying to be serious.
I can't even breathe now, man.
I'm making jokes because I've known this guy for like 30 years, 35, you know what I mean? And the idea that someone's trying to poach him for work, it's just like, what do you mean? Have they seen you? Have they spoken to you?
Well, that's what I was going to ask. So they've approached you, or?
He sent in a baseball card of Woodrow
Yeah.
Wilson, you know, the Gordie Howe. It's a totally different person.
Oh. I can't. My mouth.
Sorry, continue. I'm actually just picturing him wearing like a tux. A tux at the job interview.
His pants are pulled up. His white socks are showing.
You know, like the Jerry Lewis tux. Oh my God.
Just staring at him like he's got like a plastic folder with his resume, 1 page long, you know. What the fuck?
His headshot.
Yeah, it's actually a headshot. So do I get the job?
I hope you don't mind. That's from my IMDb page.
This guy's actually gone, man. Well, do you know what's even funnier? Like a photo from like the last wedding you went to like 4 years ago with like a relative. Like, what the fuck is this?
That's my cousin. She got married.
Just, it's a nice photo.
That was a good night.
Can we stop, man? We're laughing for 5 minutes straight. The gift episode, I'm sorry. You would have seen, you saw me release that prequel thing. Yeah.
You're going to have to do that, I think.
Dude, should we get the Ambos on standby?
You know what I feel bad about? We're laughing at his situation, but he's dead about his own situation.
It's like Dumb and Dumber when they're in when the guy eats the burger with the atomic peppers and they're laughing at him on the ground. No, honestly, look, that gift episode, legit, I've done 135 plus episodes, and that was the first time we'd laughed from start to finish about absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
The sad part is you're trying to tell us now that you're gainfully employed, and we're finding it hilarious that anyone would ever hire you. And not just hire you.
Willfully hire you under normal circumstances, not thinking anything's wrong.
but they've gone out of their way to try and secure you employment. Okay, I'm game.
All right.
I reckon he can sell the story though, because he's got he's got great customer service experiences of challenging moments. You know, if they said, "How did you deal with a challenging customer?" He's got a list.
I've already got a crap ton.
Okay, so they're trying to poach you. And what are your feelings?
I'm in two minds. I'm considering it.
What's the job there? Are they offering you a full-time role, or they're offering you a promotion, or what are they doing to you?
The executive toilet.
That's executive assistant toilet. No.
I would love to have a toilet, access to a toilet with like a lock and key, man. That only I know that.
George Costanza toilet.
Yeah. Okay, hang on. That's a serious question. Would you pick a job? Let's say job A, salary 70K a year, blah, 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 blah. Job B is 60K a year, but you have an executive toilet. Assuming that they're both not remote jobs, you got to go into an office.
Yeah, okay, that's better. Okay.
And they've both got access to, parking, that's all normal, but you get an executive toilet that's just yours. 10K. What's an executive toilet worth?
Do you say 10K less?
Yep. What's it worth?
I'd take the toilet.
Yeah, I would too. I would,
yeah. I would take the toilet.
Now I'm thinking, do I slide the pay down just to see where it stops? All right, 15K less.
It depends on the job at that point.
They're identical jobs. Identical jobs.
So how much is it? 55?
55 and a toilet, or 70 and no toilet?
55 and a toilet.
I'd go as low as...
He's just selling his soul.
I'd go as low as... I don't know.
I'd go pretty low. I don't know if I'd go below 45, but...
I was going to say 40.
You would take
40
and an executive toilet over $70,000 a year.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you people?
Well, is the toilet a walk-in from your office, or is it just to a toilet somewhere else that only you have access to?
I love how this is even a factor. It's $25,000.
Because if you're smart, you could rent it out.
$25,000.
You could rent it out. Yeah.
To who?
People who got to use a crapper.
Oh, no. No. I'm out.
No.
So there's no amount of money that you could rent that toilet out to someone else?
No.
So if I was working like 2 cubicles down from you and I said I'll give you $100 a week for access to that toilet,
nope.
Essentially making up the money that you lost.
I would, because I'm going home anyway for my crap.
So you wouldn't even trust me, like me, as in me.
I think it would have to be the question of, is it one or two? Like, are you standing or are you sitting? I need to know.
Are you for real?
Well, it's pretty hard, man. I can't.
Are you bringing your own seat, or am I supplying it?
What about toilet paper? Well, do you scrunch fold? Do you use more than a couple?
I'm on a budget here for dining rolls.
Considering that the company you work for supplies everything in the toilets, yeah? So hang on.
Can I deck it out?
What would you put in there?
You know, like little...
And then they switch facing the toilet.
just like a little fountain.
Haiku poems on the wall.
Yeah.
With the water trickling down.
Fountain. A continuous fountain in the toilet.
You know, is it that sand with the
Japanese
pebbles?
sand trap. I always wanted one of those. I was going to bring one in here, actually. I don't know where to put it. Okay, that's actually disturbing. The fact that you would take $45,000 at a toilet over 70 grand in your bank account.
Because it's always been a problem for me. I always have to like find a way to get home to take a dump. So
just go.
No, I can't. That's what I'm saying. I'll take the cut. I'll take.
So
the
you
pay
are
cut.
like George Costanza. It's a store man.
Yeah, I can't. I just can't do it.
Why? Is there a fear of hygiene or
no? Well, yeah, a little bit. I don't want to touch someone else's ass, but it's more than. It's just more than that. It's like beyond that level of any kind of phobia or anything. It's just...
Look, I don't have a phobia of sitting on a toilet, as you know, like a public one. But when I was overseas, we went to Dubai. Have you been to the toilets in Dubai?
I take it back. I got a phobia of toilets. He's making me terrified.
That was the one
right
time I felt uncomfortable sitting on a toilet, because that thing, nobody had gotten off it, because I had walked into an empty public toilet in an airport.
Wait, Dubai or Abu Dhabi? Actually, it doesn't matter. I've been to both of them.
Who's the airport? Dubai, yeah?
No, they both got to airports.
No, it was Dubai.
Emirates goes to Dubai.
It was Dubai. No one in this public toilet at the airport. I just happened to go in. It was like the seat was the hottest toilet seat I've ever had to sit on.
Like singed his ass.
It was hot.
Singed the hairs
I don't
on
know
his
why.
legs.
From someone's ass?
No one was in there. No one had walked out just as I was walking in. That was the most this doesn't feel right. 'Cause when you sit on a toilet, it just happens to be warm.
Okay.
Sometimes, it's not a good feeling.
No!
Well, that's what happens when you go to public toilets. Sometimes someone's been on there too long. Yeah.
He's reinforcing my phobia. Now I understand why I have
I
it.
love how we started our Christmas episode talking about public toilets.
Well, this is what happens when
We're in the shit.
And did it disturb you when you sat down on a hot toilet seat?
Of course it did.
Did you get up?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm saying that's the only time I've ever,
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
What happens if it was just a heated toilet? Because Japan has those.
It wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, look, as far as hygiene goes, I know that there are no more germs on a public toilet than there would be in your own home because they're still sanitized the same way. It's plastic. It's not like it's a...
But they're mine.
So? I think I trust the cleaning schedule of an airport than what's going on in your house.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's true.
And especially him, 3 showers a month. Yeah, by all means, use my toilet. What are you, nuts?
Nuts.
No.
Oiliest toilet seat I've ever seen.
You just got to sit on it, slide straight off.
like in the cartoons when they slide down the stairs, they turn into paper.
Just straight off.
This one's gone to hell tonight.
Okay, so you have a general phobia of public toilets.
It must be.
Is it hygiene?
I think so. Yeah, I think it might be. The only time I've done it is in Japan because I had no choice. Obviously, I'm in a completely different country. The airplane. I mean, there was no chance I was doing it on the airplane. So
you hold it for
the flight 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 whatever it was. Yeah, and then we got off. I didn't eat for the day before, so I planned it. Well, I knew it wasn't going to happen, so I didn't eat. So I was fasting. And then when we got off of the plane to the airport, eventually I had to go. And when I went in, I saw the guy cleaning the toilets, and I was like, okay, I feel a little bit better about this. And then the toilet cleans itself on top of that guy cleaning it.
But aren't they squat toilets anyway?
No, not in the airport.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, squat toilets where?
In Japan.
No, they're not squat toilets in Japan.
They have both. So
Really?
they have squat for people who still like to do the squat, and they have also normal toilets
I didn't know
in
that.
two separate...
I thought Japan had gone past that.
They
I
have.
thought it was just China that was still like that.
No, I think
they
there's a
still
lot
have
of-
them. Like the public toilets, because of the cleanliness thing, they're all squat. So there's no actual toilet
Okay.
in Japan, unless maybe some cities. But yeah, so that was the only time I ever did it, and that was because there's hygiene stuff everywhere. The guy's cleaning it, the toilet cleans itself. There's hygiene on the walls and extra. There's the what do you call it? Recyclable seat covers as well.
Oh, yeah.
So it was bliss for me. I was like,
yeah.
oh my god, this is great.
I was going to say, I remember being in, I think it was Singapore airport. The toilets are immaculate. You know what I mean? Like marble and shit. Looks like Crown Casino.
Yeah.
There's a roster of cleaners, literally checking in every 10 minutes.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
It's so crazy compared to here. It's insane.
Public toilets you'll find in Melbourne though. Some countries you can't even find a public toilet.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Great.
yeah.
Go to Athens, man. You cannot find a public
I'll
toilet.
pass, but I believe
If he's got this...
I'm serious. Actually, you just reminded me of this. This is who you are.
All right,
Legit.
then,
This is
Calvin.
who you are. There you go.
Just relax and start at the beginning.
Okay. About 3 months ago, I just finished my shift, and I really had to take a piss. So I go into the bathroom, and I'm at the urinal, just waiting for the flow, minding my own business. When I notice out of my peripheral vision, the guy standing next to me is looking straight at my dick. And he's just staring at it, like they're old pals. I could practically hear what he was thinking. Whoa, that's a nice dick. And that's it. Since that time, I haven't been able to use a public bathroom.
Goodness.
And the next time I tried to take a leak, I could have sworn the guy standing next to me was staring at me, and I freaked. But staring at my dick! In retrospect, I think I might have been mistaken.
What about the storm?
No, every time I go to take a piss, I get the image of that guy's eyes. And then that's when I start hearing the voices.
Voices.
I get this paranoid feeling that there are people outside the stall, and they know I'm having a difficult time taking a piss. I can hear them saying, "What's taking him so long? Why can't he just piss like a normal person? I don't hear any pee." I'm really fucked up.
Psychosomatic auditory hallucinations. Most people have to pay for such.
That's a brilliant movie.
While we're talking about toilets, on the subject of
Keeping it
toilets,
classy here at Train Spotted
yes.
podcast.
So I played Far Cry 6.
When?
Oh, that was a pretty good segue.
I'm still waiting to hear about if he took this promotion or what the hell happened with that. Anyway.
We'll let that simmer all night, and we'll bring it back if you want, here and there.
You can simmer, but I don't give a fuck.
We haven't even heard about his job yet.
Oh,
Okay, hang on. Wait. Far Cry 6. Number one, when did you play Far Cry 6?
When did you play Far Cry 6?
I started Monday and I finished Tuesday.
As in you just stopped?
No, I finished it.
You finished the game?
Yeah.
How?
So, have you ever played Far Cry 4?
No.
Okay, so
Yes.
Far Cry 4 has a hidden ending.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it starts off with you going into his mansion, and he's like, "I have to take a phone call. I'll be right back. Sit tight." And at this point, you hear people screaming. That's when the game starts, and you run off.
Triggers,
And it triggers. If you sit there sit there long enough, I think it's 12 minutes.
It's a while, yeah.
He comes back off the phone call. He's like, "All right, let's go," and he takes you on a helicopter to this grave or whatever. Credits
The end.
roll. The end, because you go there to visit a
Far
grave.
Cry 5 is like that. If you go into the opening scene when we're in the church
Yeah.
and you go to arrest him,
Yeah.
if you don't arrest Seed right there and then, you just turn around and walk away.
Yeah.
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 So this one, you go through you start, you do it, you like, and also the language in it just absolutely does my head in because,
Is it Spanish?
everything is in like proper English except when they decide to call each other gorillas. It's like guerrilla. But everything else is in proper like English.
So they don't have Spanish in it?
They do, but that's like when you're attacking people and stuff. But like the only time they decide to speak in like Spanish
In-game
language
only
cutscenes
when they're referring to each other.
as a gorilla.
That's
But
pretty
it's-
stupid.
Yeah, exactly. And they're just trying to like they come up with this term called resolver, which is basically it's stupid. It's just the language in it, everything. It just reminds me of like what they would think little 12-year-olds want to hear, like how they picture like what adults do in, I don't know. It's just what's doing my head in. So, you go through like 5 missions. You go through 5 missions because you're trying to escape this island. And basically, you get hooked up with the gorillas and they're like, "Oh, we'll help you flee. We'll help you out if you help us out." You do these 5 missions, then essentially do them. And then she's like, "Here's your boat. You can either take the boat or you can, come and do missions." And I'm like, "See ya." Jump on a boat and basically, you flee on the boat to Miami and then the cutscene, like you're just riding like maybe a minute on the boat. And the game cuts out. He says a couple words. Your character says a couple words. It's like, "It's not my fight." And then it like shows your character on a beach, sipping margaritas, and then like some 80s song pops on. And it just talks about how, like, the gorillas failed. And then that's it. Credits.
And what, you just
Done.
like uninstalled, returned?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I didn't return it because I got the Ubisoft Plus. So I just, uninstalled. I might reinstall it, but...
Okay, one question. Would I enjoy the game?
Probably. If you enjoyed 5, it's the same
5.
game.
I thought 5 was awesome.
Yeah.
How did you get the toilets? Oh, because it's shit. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
Talking about, yeah.
I love how he was adamant he was not going to buy it.
I didn't buy it.
No, but you got it and you've uninstalled
So
it.
Ubisoft Plus, $20 a month, unlimited access to the entire collection on PC. So every game. So I can play Valhalla, I can play Odyssey, Origins, whatever. Division 2, Division 1, all the Assassin's Creed, all the Far Cries for $20 a month. I probably only do it for the 1 month because I'm going to play that and then maybe Valhalla. And then that's it.
I never played Valhalla.
And then you pay even up for 2 months.
Yeah.
$40. You've already played
I need to disconnect my PSN network.
Yeah, I did mine as well.
Because I was thinking about, I listened to one of our old podcasts where we were talking about it, and then I'm like, hang on a second, when was the last time I played anything on PSN network? It's $80 a year.
Yeah.
I'm not paying that anymore.
You look at Xbox Game Pass, I paid $1 for 3 months.
Yeah.
And I'm paying $80 a year for PSN? No.
Yeah. Okay,
Nope.
so we're going back to the job thing. So, what are you going to do?
I don't know yet. I still don't know. I haven't decided.
Would it be to let go of one job completely and do the other?
Yeah.
Is it worth it?
What's holding you back?
Job security.
Yeah, because his current job is something that he strived for since that childhood.
It's a federal job.
Yeah.
And basically, if something happens, I got job security. If we go into another 10 lockdowns, it's not a privately owned business, so I have job security. But if I decide to go with this other one, even though it's in a shopping centre, it's very successful, there's always that chance that,
Yeah, but that's like anything.
Shopping centres, they change contracts, they can move businesses in and out.
Mind you, they were open during lockdowns.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
It's an essential business.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's medical.
There's very few businesses that aren't essential, like, to be honest, in shopping centres.
Well, Reject Shop became essential.
How can Reject Shop be essential?
They started selling food.
Everything you can buy in Reject Shop, you can buy somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's just if we go into another lockdown to that degree. I don't think we will.
Yeah.
We're getting 1,400 cases.
Not so much that the lockdown, it's more so if, say, something happens to the economy and that.
Yeah, but that's a chain. It's not, and it's a successful chain.
Yeah.
It's not like you're going to be going anywhere anytime soon.
No.
Is it paying much different?
Well, at the moment I'm doing casual there, and it's paying more than what I'm already getting.
Anything,
but
but you've been put on a salary.
Yeah.
Wow, 9 to 5. What is that? Working 9 to 5.
I mean, it's been a big thing to get used to, because I haven't worked a 9 to 5 in
Just
Somewhere between 9 and 5.
probably 5 years.
5 years. I'm working 7 days a week, 18 hours a day. I haven't worked a 9 to 5 in 5 years.
But it's good because, I mean, the thing is, it's the people as well that I've been working.
Sorry.
Nice.
What's nice?
Yes.
Oh, the hoodie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got it last week. I like it.
Thanks. Thank you.
I
I
like
appreciate it.
That's not for you.
Oh.
You haven't had a shower. Don't touch it.
It's oily.
I just washed it. It's a white jumper. Kiss my ass.
It's brown after today.
You know that jumper is white as well.
It was white.
It was.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long do you have to decide?
They haven't put a limit on it. So
They're going to make you an offer you can't refuse.
it's also where I'm at the moment. I'm working with, I'm the youngest person there where I'm at the moment. And it's a very small team of like 6 or 7. And they're all grandmothers that I happen to work in this office with.
So John's going to become a grandmother. Literally just...
And
I can't tell if he's happy about this.
No, but the thing
It
is,
fits him perfectly.
they act
Soft meals, nothing after 6.
They act like teenage high schoolers.
Oh,
they
yeah.
do.
Like gossip and...
Yeah, and they're all. I'm like, I'm here to work. I don't need this.
No, but they're not.
We've got a new
They're bored.
rooster in the hen
Yeah,
house.
but I'm getting dragged into a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas this other place, it has similar issues, but there's like a staff of like 30 people there.
John's
Yeah.
going to be like the Zohan of the optometry world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sort of grandmothers. I can't.
All right, come in the back. We'll check your eyesight.
Seriously. To be fair, it's in a shopping centre. John's Horizons just opened up for lunch.
It is. I was thinking, yeah, definitely.
Smoko? Well, the Cinnabons or the...
Well, it's a 45-minute lunch break in between jobs.
Really?
So, yeah, because it only takes me 10 minutes to get there from one to
Okay.
the other by car.
Can't you just keep both of them?
That's what I'm thinking of doing anyway, but there's a little bit of pressure there. Yeah,
Yes, you're very lazy.
no, but it's good. I actually like it because it's
It changes it up. It's good.
yeah.
And the one thing is, man, like one thing I learned was always aim to have at least 2 to 3 income streams.
Yeah, and I'm loving the fact of the weekly pay as well.
Yeah.
But I was going to say, both paydays on different days.
Alternating weeks.
Exactly.
Nice.
So that way you've got
So it's a weekly pay,
constant
yeah.
cash coming in,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
good.
It's a good motivator.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what about your job? Because when you messaged me to tell me about it, the first thing I said was, "That's not a job." I love how, for the first time ever, literally for the first time ever, steeped in reality, John's brought a legitimate, practical, realistic, tangible solution to modern life.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it.
You messaged me like 2 weeks ago, say, "Hey man, I got a new hustle." I'm like, "That's not a job."
Oh, hustle.
I literally slammed it down immediately.
He was so aggressive in the text. I was like looking at it and I'm like, I can't tell if he's mad at me or if he's trying to like be defensive.
I was annoyed because when he messaged me, I'm pretty sure I was like half asleep, going between jobs or work or something.
Yeah.
And I've seen his message. I'm like, that's not a job. What are you nuts? Like, spend an hour with me on the road telling you about pressure. What do you know about pressure?
Well,
I've kissed a man.
kiss the man.
Okay, continue. Sorry.
No, it's interesting.
What's interesting?
The job.
So, what's his job? What's his hustle? Is it a job or is it a hustle?
It's
a hustle.
It's a bit of a both until I get the contract.
Ooh, contract.
Yeah, which I think I'll actually be doing. So it is interesting, but
A large series of tests, strenuous tests.
Before I forget, because I
You're
did
going to
want
put him in a wind tunnel, blast Enya through headphones, and just naked on a crucifix. Sail away, sail away.
you hear me yell out, "More wind!"
Can you imagine that? You go for a job interview in your suit, you rock up and they just strip you down, throw you in a wind tunnel with a guy with a chain. Like, what are you doing? Right. What? The Mortal Kombat theme fires up. All right, continue. Sorry.
Do you guys have genuine phobias?
Phobias?
Yeah.
I think we touched on this ages ago.
Did we?
Yeah, I know that he's got a fear of heights.
Oh, yeah. Heights.
You've got a fear of, what was it?
Toilet seats.
I'm just thinking of it now because now that we're talking about the toilet seating, I'm like, I'm going to have to add that to my list of phobias.
I remember we talked about it a while back. All I remember was he had a fear of heights. That's what I remember.
And, yeah.
I said that I had a fear of constricted breathing, like very close spaces.
Oh, that's right.
But like, not even like a small box, but more of like literally on me where I can't actually get clear way to
So
my
if you
throat.
went through like one of those kid slides that's fully
that's what I mentioned. The circle's fine, but I went down one that had water in it, like at a water park, and then I struggled because it's water going into my windpipe.
Yeah, okay.
Why?
What do you mean why?
Are you just bringing this up because of the toilet seat?
Yeah, I was just thinking about phobias again now.
What
I'll have to add it to my, my existing.
Yeah, but is it public toilets? What if you know you're by yourself in a public toilet?
No, not at all. It's the fact of walking into the public toilet
And touching a toilet.
looking at around me, the sensory overload. It's nah. Nope.
So we're talking about a germ. That's a germaphobe thing.
It could be. Yeah.
It's not the public toilets. What about
But
using
it couldn't be a
public pools?
germaphobe thing because he's filthy. He's filthy.
Yeah, but he doesn't know his own germs.
Yeah.
Germaphobes aren't scared of their own germs.
No, I love my own
I thought
germs.
they were.
No.
No, I can sneeze and
They're all covered in germs, aren't they, Smithers? What do you mean, sir?
Freemasons run the country.
We'll take this Bruce Moose. Hop in. But, sir, I said hop in. Talk about the best Simpson episodes.
Yeah, man.
The casino. Easy.
Oh, yeah, I still got that list. I pulled it up.
All right.
No, it's all right.
Okay,
So what's his
hang on.
hustle?
Hang on, the germs.
Oh, the germs.
Are you afraid of a public pool?
Yeah.
But wouldn't the chlorine kill the germ? Hey, now, does chlorine... Does that actually kill the germs, or does that just make the pool not be like...
It's supposed to kill the germs.
It's supposed to kill germs.
So what, say, like, like a filthy pool, like that's been ignored for 6 months.
Yeah.
You throw all these chemicals and chlorine in there. That colour, it goes from that to clear.
No, you're still supposed. You still have to skim the scum.
You skim the scum off the top. The way you take the skin off a soup.
And you also have to do the vacuum at the
You
bottom.
vacuum all the crap off the bottom, and then you basically
It's not like the
bleach
chlorine is just changing the colour so it makes it look acceptable.
No.
It's like hand sanitizer.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just kills everything in the water. You eliminate the scum off the top.
Yeah.
Because it just rises to the top, doesn't it? It's like the whole water's gone.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
But it depends. How long has this water been sitting stagnant? Like years?
No,
Well,
I
you
just
just drain
saw...
the pool.
I was going to say that would be too dangerous anyway. But
Yeah.
but the chlorine's meant to also delay the amount of time where the scum builds as well.
Yeah,
It's supposed to slow the process and all that. So, but I mean, that doesn't it doesn't do it for me.
Okay, so hang on.
If someone's going to piss in the pool, the chlorine
that
This is 98% urine.
Yeah, but then that releases that blue dye or whatever it is. You know,
Sure, it does. I've tested it.
Every
back when I
single
was a
kid's
kid.
walking out with blue shorts, blue legs. Everyone's
no,
blue.
okay, so you don't do public pools. What about like saunas and stuff?
I've only done saunas in Japan.
Of course,
I haven't done a sauna here.
Just picturing Japanese saunas now. This old businessman.
Think
It was. It actually was. It was. It seriously was. It was amazing.
And he's about like a foot taller and weighs about 80 kilos more than everyone in there. Oh, yeah, it's right, chaps. It just sits down. How you going? These dudes just trying to get this.
It's literally just a bunch of white-haired old guys. And they're just tiny, yeah. You're right. It was actually like that.
Can I ask what you were doing in a Japanese sauna?
We stayed at an onsen, so like a bathhouse.
Yeah.
And they had a sauna.
Were you the only one that went down?
Often, yeah. I went down like 30 times a day. It was amazing. Oh, it was crazy.
Aren't you worried about the germs there?
No, I don't know. No, it wasn't.
it's fresh water.
It's really clean there. It's weird how if I don't know. It's if I saw it here, I still wouldn't be able to do it. Something about Japan cleanliness was okay with. I still couldn't take a shit in certain places, but you know.
I'm not questioning it because obviously I haven't been, so I'm just asking. This is morbid curiosity.
It's only because, like you said about that, how there's like a list on the wall and there's a roster. It's regimented, like it is on point. Everyone does their job. They take it seriously. Cleanliness is a big thing. And eventually it just settled in my head that like, you know, if I can use this and this and this, and then, you know, there's just sanitizer
I have a
everywhere.
question.
Yeah.
With the sauna, what was your attire to the sauna?
What do you mean?
Your attire going to the sauna. What was
nothing.
your attire? Yeah, okay, but you didn't walk it naked out of your hotel room.
With a towel on.
Just a
You're
towel?
supposed to wear clothes, but I
Okay,
mean,
well, that's what I'm saying. You were wearing just a towel.
yeah.
What about when you were in the sauna?
No, nothing. I spread hard in the sauna.
There were a few flotation devices
In
there.
the bathhouse, in the sauna. You know, any opportunity I could spread it, I did.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, but that's everyone's the same there.
Are you sure?
Yeah, yeah.
Is this
yeah.
just what you were seeing?
No, it was just, you know, everywhere. It was, you know, sausage fest. But no one sits there. You know, everyone's respectful.
Everyone's just
Everyone went quiet and then,
very good.
and then they disappeared. You know what I mean? I can't remember what movie it was. It was some movie where the dude goes into like a sauna thing and he takes off his towel and then taps some bird that's in front of him and then he sees him and everyone starts screaming and runs out.
oh,
Was it Police Academy?
maybe.
I
can't
feel like it
remember.
might have been Police
Sounds
Academy.
familiar. Yeah.
I can't remember what it was. I'm just picturing that. I'm picturing Andy just sitting there like spread eagle in a sauna. He's by himself every time. Like, I wonder how.
No. It was
It's just no one comes here. I don't know why.
Literally.
the thing is, like every night they swap the female and the male sides
Oh, really?
for some
Why would
reason.
they do that?
So
Just to cause something for Takashi's Castle.
well,
like,
my missus didn't realize.
Blanket ship. Kenny Blanket ship.
Big Western man, confused. And he gets screamed at by women.
Oh, man.
No, I was unlucky in that sense. But my missus walked into the guy one in the morning. She didn't realize because you can't tell. It's kanji. It's the Japanese symbols for male and female. Unless you
Yeah.
can read it, you got no idea what's just happened.
Just to fuck people over. The whole world has got like icons of people in dresses and suits.
Male, female,
Japan,
pink, blue.
no chance. It's like, can't read it. Too bad.
Yeah, welcome. And she walked in, and it's just like three guys turned around. She's like, this is like the start of a bad porno, but sure.
Sat down, had chat. You know what I mean? Got some good stock exchange advice.
Don't
and
worry
disappeared.
about it.
Just some financial advice and walked out. Lovely guys. Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I was fine there, but yeah. Plus, I wasn't taking a dump in there.
What do you mean?
Why would you be taking a dump in a sauna?
Well, exactly. That's what I mean. You know, it's different.
Did you hear the sternness of his
Like the hot, the water's coming straight from a spring. It's extremely hot.
Yeah.
You know, there's something really different about the whole thing.
They're doing that whole pouring the water on the coals thing?
They do. And it's not just on the coals. Before you get into the hot spring itself, right, you need to strip down naked. There's little
Don't
stools.
you have to have a wash as well before you get in? Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not watching you do it.
No, but you're next. You're
It's
with
etiquette.
all these other
yeah,
people.
it's like etiquette. You got to like clean yourself.
You're
before
full
you get in.
nude. I mean, you can put a towel on if you want, but who cares? I'm in another country. I don't give a shit. And you just grab your little
And Andy can't go back to Japan.
3 years later, some Japanese woman's walking past. You're the guy. You're.
Sirens go off. Paddy wagon comes out. Four dudes just jump on him with towels.
International incident.
We're now negotiating the return of a traveller. Is it COVID? No nudity. Seriously.
No, it was good. It's very different. Like putting the bucket on yourself to wash is really weird, but it's strangely satisfying.
Yeah.
What do you mean, bucket?
Because you're sitting on this tiny little stool. There's a bunch of dudes next
You
to
had
you.
no
behind
problem
you.
sitting on that stool.
No, I mean, it's sanitized with all the hot water. It's crazy. Yeah. And
Where are you? Like hell's freaking waiting room? Like I'm confused.
it's kind of like I've got photos and
I'm
stuff.
picturing it like the bottom floor of a ship, you know, in like the Middle Ages.
Have I never shown you
Sweat box.
I've never shown you the pictures.
Do I want to see the
I was about to
pictures?
say, are they?
They've been flagged by ACO or something.
It's like,
Do I want to see them? Honestly,
It's just of the bathhouse. I don't think I've got them on my phone though.
there's no selfies or anything.
Well,
there are, but
I've got a lot of. I've got a lot of
See
them.
Andy taking a selfie in one of these bathhouses, 4 angry-looking guys in the background. Like, what the hell?
No,
one
not
guy's giving a peace sign.
I've got like Japanese people, but not me.
You took photos of other people in a bathhouse.
No, not in the bathhouse, just in the streets.
Why?
I don't know. They like pulling out their dicks in the streets for some reason.
Are you for real?
Yeah,
did you
yeah,
tell them to?
kind of. That's fair. I kind of did.
What do you mean? Now you've
Hang on, let's
one international incident at a time.
Yes.
no, like because in the main hubs, city hubs, right, where everyone gets smashed every night and they go clubbing and stuff. It's sort of like no holds barred. It's just whatever happens. And
Yeah, I said it to who was it? Someone yesterday, I think, day before. I think it was yesterday, and I said, mate told me about a trip to Japan where it's like you could be by yourself 1 minute, next minute you're in a karaoke bar with
Exactly.
like 5 different businessmen
Yeah.
just singing like an Elton John song.
Yep. People are super friendly, especially if you're white, and because they want to speak English. Any opportunity they can spot someone who looks friendly or is being friendly out in public, they're going to approach you probably.
Yeah.
I got approached heaps, and I ended up meeting heaps of people, and yeah, it just sort of gets out of hand after a while. They like to drink, man, but they can't handle it. It's pretty crazy.
They drink. What are they drinking mostly?
It's like fuel. It's they drink. It's called Strong Zero.
Yeah.
They're like 9 or 11% cans. And it's like jet fuel, this shit. It's not great.
I don't know, I pictured a lot of rice wine and beers.
Yeah, there's a
that's
lot of
what I was
ice
thinking,
wine, a lot of Hennessy.
Yeah, that's how they,
Asahi.
Yeah.
Scotch. Hennessy.
No,
No? That's their Fosters.
yeah, it's just not. They don't drink it.
What's like Corona, man? Corona's is Mexico's Foster's.
Yeah.
It's worth nothing. 2
Yeah.
pesos. Here we sell it for like $13 a bottle at the club.
Premium?
No, really. They treat
Yeah,
it like
yeah.
it's a premium beer. It's nothing in South America
Yeah.
and Central America. It's a garbage beer. To be fair, though, have you had Foster's lately? We had it on the podcast like 5 years ago. It was actually better than I remembered it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. It's actually better than I remembered it. Anyway, back to your job.
Yeah.
Segue to a bathhouse. Like, for fuck's sakes.
Well, it was a great experience.
Okay, nevertheless.
Have you been nude around other men? Like, for a culture thing or not a sexual thing?
Why is he leaning in?
Just like,
He literally moved the mic and leaned in.
just because I've been facing this way, I just wanted to. It's all about little tiny movements. You don't have to.
It's the redirection.
I'm trying to think, man.
What was that about?
The defense has a floor.
Mr. Speaker.
Do you know what? I would have died if he just took his mic and was like, "Have you ever seen other people's dim?" Just hands you his mic.
Do you like gladiator movies, Billy? His brain just broke. You ever seen a grown man naked? He's gone. He's absolutely gone. You all right, man?
Ages.
You okay? Yeah. I'm just trying to think, man. culturally, where would I have been that may have left me in the nude around other men?
Because you've been to a lot of countries. So.
I know, but I haven't got any bathhouses the way you have. I'm just trying to picture it. Maybe a gym, like if I've used the gym,
like
and I've gone for a shower after, before going back to the pool or something. Turkey would have been one place I used the gym.
Any Turkish bathhouses?
No.
Okay.
Fuck off.
So I don't even
Have you seen what happens in them? They've got the branches. You know what I mean? I never understood that, man. The Russians do it as well. Literally smacking each other with like branches.
What's that called? Flagellation? Flagellation?
Okay, I'm going to Google Turkish bathhouses.
Turkish bathhouse beatings.
Bathhouse, what's it called? Branch. I don't know, man. I've never done it. I was beaten with oak leaves to exfoliate my skin.
Oh, there you go.
That's what it is.
You could just do that with a good loofah.
Turkey.
I don't think they have that.
No.
Hang on. What happens in a Turkish bath? Is that better? A traditional Turkish bath package includes 45 minutes of washing, traditional body scrubbing with hand-woven washcloth known as a kese, a foam wash, and a massage. The attendants usually provide visitors with a peshtemel. I don't know, I'm totally butchering these pronunciations. A thin cotton towel to wrap yourself in a regular towel to use after bathing.
A loincloth.
Turkish baths, called hammams, were likely derived in part from Roman and Byzantine baths, an export of the Roman Empire that extended to Turkey in the 17th century. The concept was predicated on having places of extreme cleanliness where purifying the body went hand in hand with purifying the soul. And I'm guessing the oak leaves is for exfoliation. Are men naked in a Turkish bath? So, okay, that's really... Okay, so either the Turkish bath has two sections, one for each sex, or it admits men and women at separate times of the day. Men usually completely strip down with nothing underneath the bath wrap. Make sure you remain clothed with the bath wrap at all times. Flashing is frowned upon.
Oh, well, not here, not in Japan. If you wear a cloth, it's frowned upon.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
They don't want you wearing anything.
Why?
Because you're not clean with the cloth on, so you're supposed to like separate the clothes or any material until after you've washed and cleaned.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a weird,
Well, it's not weird. It sort of makes sense.
They've come a way where it's like now you can take it in, but traditionally they look down on it. Yeah.
Well, to answer your question, I don't think I've been in too many situations where I would have been naked around other men, except for maybe if I've used the gym overseas and I had to have a shower before.
Would you feel comfortable in that situation?
I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Well, what's the difference?
I don't know. I didn't think I would feel comfortable, but when you're in there...
What do you mean? You're a freaking... What's it called?
Yeah, but it would be different when it's another guy's dong.
Cops are currently looking for you. You know what I mean?
From Japan.
Interpol.
He's known by different aliases.
Yeah. There's definitely a Mexican name in there somewhere, man.
You don't know which of your online Japanese friends to trust. 'Cause some of them are informants, some of them are working.
most
of my online ones are female. I don't think they trust me after that.
Some guy named Kenji just pops up. He's like, so I was at a bathhouse the other day. Andrew, have you ever been to a bathhouse?
my photo's just plastered all over the bathhouse. Predator on the loose.
No, I'm just saying.
No, I mean, like, if it's random people, I couldn't care less. But when I'm with my mates, it's like for the first time, it's kind of weird.
Do you remember that scene in Seinfeld where I think it was Kramer that said, this is the first time I've seen each other naked?
Yeah.
I didn't look.
Yeah, I took a peek.
I took an active approach to looking.
George, did you look?
Yeah, I had a peek. It was so quick, it was just a blur. I don't know. Would you ever been in a situation where you had to be naked around other men?
Me? Probably just a gym as well.
Yeah.
And that would have been probably 17 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were going to the gym. Yeah, but you don't give a shit. Like, what's the difference?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Well, it's like standing at a urinal. I mean, you obviously don't do it because you're shit scared.
Yeah.
Have you got a problem with urinal?
Oh, yeah. I have used one, but I stand, like, way back. I'm like, in the middle.
Andrew felt timid that day. He waited until all the other men had left.
Like you said.
Why isn't he peeing? What's taking so long?
I don't hear any peeing.
Like the looking thing doesn't bother me at all. It's the it's getting too close. Splashback. Someone else's
picturing
splashback.
that movie Anger Management with Adam Sandler, where he's having a piss, and he looks at the guy next to him, and he just goes, "Oh yeah." No, but most urinals now have got the dividers, between.
Yeah, they do.
Really?
You haven't seen? Oh, you wouldn't have even
doesn't
gone in.
go to
I have no idea.
Yeah, man, I first noticed them overseas back in 2008 when I went to Malaysia. I was on my way to Indonesia. Malaysia was my first flight. And when we got there, it was another dude in the group, and we said, let's go find a dunny. Went to the first one we found, and they had the dividers between everything. And we looked at each other like, really? Like, okay. Fast forward 10 years, man, those dividers are almost everywhere now.
I'd never seen them.
Yeah, it's not at the trough. It's at the little...
Yeah, no, I get you. On the wall thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've been talking about toilets for 45 minutes. What's his job?
Important.
Oh, right, yes. Well, I don't know. I'm starting to enjoy this little theme, but...
Well, no. Look, man, nudity itself isn't obscene. It's when you expose yourself. That's obscene.
Why, though? I mean, it depends who.
Because if you're exposing yourself, it's in forms of sexual gratification.
Not for me. I don't get off with looking at some other dude's dong.
No, not you idiot. I'm saying if you're doing it in the street, there's a time.
Oh, yeah, in the street, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
absolutely.
you're going to the toilet to go take a piss, you're not exposing yourself. You're just going to the bathroom.
Yeah. But
That's
if you're
what I'm
doing it in
saying.
the street...
Yeah, but nudity itself, it's a natural thing, man. Like I'm saying, the taboo should disappear at some point in your life. It's like going to the doctor. You guys both had the test.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that normal?
Wait, which test are we talking about? oh, right. Yeah, I did, but it took me by surprise. I didn't go there knowing I was getting that test.
He still feels violated.
I went there.
Okay,
I went there for a check, a general check.
He thought he was just going there for a cup of coffee. Just to catch me up.
I simply booked a checkup, like a standard. Hey, I'm not feeling great.
But you should know that if you have a problem with a certain area of your body, that area is getting checked out. So if you have, an armpit problem, they're going to, let's have a look at your armpit. If you've got a throat problem, let's have a look at your throat. If you've got an asshole problem, you think they're not going to tell you to get on all fours?
I didn't have...
Stick your tongue out and say,
I did not have...
Moon River.
I did not have an asshole problem. All I did was ask a question during that normal general
was enough.
checkup.
Is your doctor still practicing?
No,
She had to retire.
I haven't seen her.
She was traumatized.
She developed a drinking problem
and I have
started stealing.
Andrew walked out whistling and skipping. She was in the fetal position on the bed.
I had my missus with me, and I simply asked a question, and my missus looked over at me, like on the chair, and then the doctor's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, we can check that out. Just get on the get on the bed," and I'm like. That's strange. I thought, I thought she was going to do the tonsil thing,
Okay, but
ear thing.
She puts the gloves on.
Let's say,
Oh, you're going to test my glands. Okay.
yes, glands.
Glands, yes.
Okay, but think about this, yeah? Let's say you have an allergic reaction to shampoo or something that you're using, right? And your shit, your junks actually comes up with a rash. You have to go get a test. You go to the doctor.
I would like to be prepared for that test instead of just, hey, put your pants down and let me have a look.
But in that moment, are you even... Is it bothering you that you actually have to get examined?
When she said knees to your chin, I was like...
All right, but that's different. That's a very intrusive test.
Yeah.
What if you just got a rash? What if you just got a rash in your nuts from
Oh, I'd flop the nuts out, sure.
But that's what I'm saying.
But I'd want to be prepared for it, is what I'm saying.
Do you really
He'd want to groom it. He'd want to
do you
spray
really
it.
think
give it a shave.
doctors give a shit about that?
No, but my doctor was hot.
See, this is part of the problem. Okay.
No, it's intimidating. Like, I don't want, if you've got a good looking doctor, you don't want you don't want to be unprepared for
So
that.
nothing but fat, ugly, Russian man for you.
I would rather have
Come
taken
in and little take off pants. Right, you are.
done
Yuri.
surgery. Yeah, don't worry about it. What do you mean take it off? It's already off. I'm in the waiting room.
He's turned around to put gloves on, comes back as stark as on the butcher paper.
You're not Marie. She can wait.
No, I'm just saying. Because I can understand why some people would be intimidated by it, right?
Yeah.
But you got to remember, doctors are professional.
Of course.
As fuck. It's their job.
Yeah, that's
They've
right.
literally seen every angle of a human body for the last 30 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I've been examined for whatever reason, and I didn't care. Like, it is what it
Yeah,
is.
but you booked the examination for that reason, right? You didn't just rock up to the doctor one day and be like, and they're like, yeah, cool, take.
I actually can't remember how it went down.
Oh,
I can't remember if it was just something that, oh, you know what? By the way, also this. I can't remember. I honestly can't. It's been like that long. Years. Yeah, but it's like women with pap smears, man. They're getting done like regularly. You know what I mean? Man, we just ignore our health until it gets right into the ground.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, no, not you. You're a bit of a not a germaphobe, a hypochondriac.
I thought you're the hypochondriac.
Me?
Yeah.
I pretend I'm not sick and work through chest infections.
Don't you complain you're sick and then just don't go and see anyone?
When?
I don't know. All
When
the
did
time.
I ever complain that I was sick?
Every time I talk to you.
No, I tell you that I'm exhausted. I'm not sick.
Yeah.
I actually haven't. This is the longest I haven't been sick in years.
He always somehow has a sore throat or something, though.
That's when I get run down.
Oh, yeah.
I know when I'm run down, my throat gets sore and I lose my voice. That's the
Yeah.
first step.
That's the same, yeah.
Then my short-term memory goes, and then I get like chills and shit like that. Very in tune with how far I can push my body before I die.
Well,
Anyway.
I mean,
All right.
so far,
Yeah.
a little bit more every time. See how much you push it out.
Just
There.
a little bit more.
How can we learn?
Why are my nipples tingling? This is a
Well, that's
new one.
just sensitive. Start invest in some pasties.
Nevertheless,
So this job.
this job, get back to the job. I feel I'm going to go 3 hours. I'm not going to know what this job
I
is.
don't know, I'm kind of,
Just don't.
I just keep picturing now. I'm just thinking of the LMFAO song.
What?
With
Which one?
Hustle.
Yeah.
Yeah, just with him. Like, he's just hustling.
Why me? He's
I don't
literally
know.
got a jumper that says hustle on it.
I know, but he said it's a hustle. So if he says it's a hustle, then the hustler would know.
Did I use the word hustle?
Yes, your word literally was hustle. I'll pull the message up. I'm telling you. You know what? I don't want to be made out to be a liar. I'm literally going to...
Oh, no, I'm not accusing. I'm just curious. I'm definitely not
Read
accusing
that
you.
back to me. If you ever put your hands on my goddamn wife again, I'll... hang on.
I just don't remember using the word. Maybe I did.
Yeah, here we go. I've got it. Wait a second. I'm going back. Yeah, because do you know what happened? He sent me... All right, yeah. Right there, that third post from him. Like, it says something about a hustle. Yeah? You can read that. Literally use the word hustle. Exhibit A, right there.
Your phone's off.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Yeah. There. Just there where my finger is. It says hustle. The message says, I thought, fuck this, I'm going to hustle. Done. All right? And after he said his little...
I may have been lacking sleep because I don't use the word hustle that much.
Okay, but my direct messages after his little spiel of whatever he was doing was, wait, what? None of that made sense.
I swear, when I saw that, I was like, oh, he's got these. I was like, this isn't going to go well.
No, because I was like, congratulations. And then I said, wait, what? Back it up just a second.
Yeah, so what is it?
It's. So okay. There's a bit of a backstory to it that led me
Sorry, we have time.
to this
We've
point.
got plenty of time.
So, you guys know, and I know you guys hate when I bring it up, but the whole cryptocurrency
Are you selling
thing,
NFTs?
kind of,
Pictures of himself.
kind of. Okay.
Yeah.
I've started working for a company that has NFTs.
Yeah.
But basically, it's a crypto company that is looking to expand into real world markets.
Mm-hmm.
So they're trying to leave that whole crypto vibe, the whole negativity behind crypto.
Why would they be doing that?
Yeah, why would they be doing that? I
For all
thought.
the good things that you've been talking about it.
Because it's hard. Like, if I said to you, go and buy crypto, what would you, like, where would you start? You wouldn't know, would you? If I said, like, go and buy Bitcoin, you'd be like, what?
I'll talk to my therapist first.
Yeah.
Then make sure I was of sane mind.
Go to your therapist. Can you explain to me what Bitcoin is? Therapist's like, get out.
Circles the no
So what's your concern, Tim? Well, I was thinking a lot about Bitcoin. I'm not your broker. No, I'm thinking I might be psychotic.
And then he diagnoses it certifyingly insane.
Exactly.
Yes, done. Send him off
Butterfly
to
nets.
Yes.
Butterfly net.
Yeah, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Nevertheless.
So, yeah, but basically, if I said to you, go and buy crypto, go and buy something, the process of starting it is pretty intimidating because you need to be reasonable with technology. For one, you got to learn a new type of technology because, you know, like a wallet is all digital now, and you got to set that wallet up so it's completely safe and secure. The company I'm working for now basically trying to introduce payments so that you can just go from one point to the end point in one transaction, as opposed to going through 20 steps to get to that point, which it is. So initially it's a game, and it's two versions of the game. One's on your phone, that's free to play, and the other version is on your computer or a browser that you can pay. It basically works like an arcade. You pay 10 cents. If you get to the end and complete the game and collect coins along the way, it's like a Mario Runner style, Sonic style game. If you can make it to the end, and you get paid out whatever you've collected. So if you've collected 10,000 coins, you'll get paid out 10,000 of our real currency. And you can do whatever the hell you want with it. You can trade it to Australian dollars, you can trade it to US dollars, whatever you want to do. It's real world money. So that's currently what I'm working, like the company I'm working with. In terms of the role, it's like progressively gotten very interesting very quickly, because I was approached as just like a community member / investor, because I had put a bit of money in there. And they said, hey, you know, you're pretty helpful when you're around. Obviously, I'm online like nonstop.
We like the cut of your jib.
We
want to see you more around.
It was a cut of your jib moment. It really was.
Who's that good-legged fellow with the horns? I like the cut of his jib. Prince of Darkness, sir. That's your 11 o'clock. Speaking of the best Simpson episodes ever, that Halloween one is up there, 100%.
Is the plan to go through this list?
We will. Yeah,
okay.
Continue.
Oh shit, where was I up to?
I don't know.
Yeah, I was just basically I was approached just to.
So your role's changed, has it, from consultant to vice?
So I was just moderating their community basically.
Okay.
And
a moderator, eh?
Yeah, so it was nothing. It's basically nothing. And then 3 days into the mod thing, they approached me again and said, "Hey, do you want to take up a management role with us?" And I was like, "Cool, okay." I don't know how I keep finding myself in these positions, so I took the management role. That's been 2 weeks in.
Have you been accused of sexual harassment?
Not yet.
How is that your first question?
Well, management. It goes hand in hand.
It's true, it does.
He'd be like a Mr. Wick. I want to see you in my office. What do you say?
Wear something a little less.
Okay.
Make sure you wear that up.
This guy's gone. You look like... It's funny because you've been in a management position before and you got...
I got done, yeah.
You got done. It wasn't even your fault.
Yeah.
Now it's all on tiptoes.
He touched me. What do you mean?
Nevertheless.
Why do you remind me of that?
So because it was funny.
That was horrible.
All right, so 2 weeks in.
2 weeks in, and basically now I'm serving as an advisor to the founder of the company. Purely because...
Does he know that you've been in your jocks for the last 3 years?
I admitted it. I did. He actually said to me, all these other guys are probably just standing in their living room in their underwear, and I'm like, man, I got to be honest with you. Right now, I'm in my underwear in my living room, and that's no joke. So,
what were you advising on?
Basically, he needs a lot of advice and help, and without going into too much detail, I guess.
I'm just picturing the late night phone calls now.
It is, because he's in the US.
Come into my office. we'll talk over this in person. I feel like I can guide you through this. You've got a strong and promising career. Andrew, like all naive with his little clipboard and his briefcase. Yeah. He rocks up. This guy's already naked. No, he's in like a robe, like a silk robe, and just takes it off at some point.
Split down the middle.
Yeah. The gold shit.
He's got like a scotch. He's got his initials embroidered on the chest.
Is he spread across the fireplace? Or?
But at some point,
marshmallows toasting on a stick.
You're sitting there, you're wearing your glasses, you got your hair slicked down. Love it. This is just erotic,
I don't know
man.
why my butthole's clenching after this story.
Okay, sorry, continue.
Yeah, so basically I'm just serving as an advisor. He asked me a couple of questions, like what my background was. I told him that I was running for a while, and, the processes and stuff like that were behind it. And then basically just gave him some advice as to what structure should look like, how to implement that, going through all those roles and stuff. And it just became obvious that there was a real lack of hierarchy at all, at any level. So you have, the founder / CEOs just doing everything. And then you have the marketing guys who are just, for some reason, not doing anything.
Get paid.
And the money's insane.
You know what that reminds me of? I went to a tavern the other night.
Greek?
Yeah, Greek one. I haven't been to a Greek tavern in fucking years. Yeah, like minus the lockdown.
Yeah.
2019, I'm struggling to think of a Greek tavern that I went to. And we're in there, and you're seeing this dude who's wearing like a loud shirt. He's grabbing plates off tables. He's screaming at people.
Waiter?
Yeah. Older dude, and he's screaming at people as well. Like screaming at workers, like just grabbing plates and hustling people into chairs and shit. Turns out he's the owner. Every Greek tavern, the dude that owns a joint is going to be literally on the floor.
Yeah.
Been the face of the joint, and he's doing his PR while he's doing, like you're talking about now, like I see it with no structure.
Yeah.
Greek taverns, there's your structure counterbalance.
Yeah.
You got the guy that literally covers the entire joint. He's picking up plates of empty Euro and tzatziki, screaming at personnel while welcoming people.
Yeah.
Like, who's that guy? He's the owner.
He runs a place.
He does, man. It literally does.
It's very true, man.
Yeah, man. It's just, at what point do they let go? That's what I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Well, that's a control issue there.
I get it's your baby, right?
Yeah,
I get it.
yeah.
But if you can't trust the personnel to run the joint, why are they hired?
Why are you paying them? Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I know that's where a lot of businesses fail.
Yeah.
Because they can't let go.
Well, Kitchen Nightmares. The only reason that show was successful was because none of the owners ever let go and let their staff. That was the whole.
Yeah, that was
the whole point of the show.
Yeah, it was.
Ramsey's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was people that just
The show worked because of that premise.
I think there was one restaurant that he ever walked out on completely. That woman somewhere in
The crazy couple.
Yeah.
She was like an absolute nut job.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing that one.
Yeah.
It was like, I've never done this, but I can't do anything.
Yeah.
I'm out.
They got shut down.
Yeah, the second the owners would let the chefs cook and all that, and do everything like everyone did their job. Like all the businesses, they'd go really good.
Okay, I was going to say, if you had a mate that ran, say, a restaurant, and you saw them doing that sort of shit, wouldn't you pull him up on it?
I would, yeah.
No, like honestly,
yeah. As a mate,
don't these people have friends or like relatives that'd be like, dude, like you're fucking up? I don't know. Is it just me? Whenever I watch these nightmare shows, right, like Kitchen Nightmares or Reno Nightmares or whatever the hell it is, and the family's all it's literally like one dude or two dudes.
I mean, you could, but what's to say they would listen to you anyway? Because they're already, if they're doing that.
Yeah, there's a chance that they have, and the owners
you just walk out. How much of it can you take?
If it's family.
Fuck family. You know what I mean?
I can say that, you can say that, but a lot of people have some weird attachment to.
I couldn't. To get abused and watch a ship go down, why would you sit around?
Oh, yeah, no, I'd walk out.
Anyway.
I'd be long gone before that point. Trust me. I'd be like, do you need help? Yeah. My headache.
I think it's a migraine.
I've got to go to the doctor and get tested.
I'll see next week.
Okay. So, are you liking this role?
It's stressful. It's like
you weren't under stress before, yeah?
Well, it's just adding to it because I'm still in school.
That's what I'm saying.
And school has been getting real like intense in the end of term
because it wasn't intense already.
Well, it's getting it got more intense. Like term 3 out of 4. So it really ramped up this term, and I wasn't expecting that quick of a change from 2 to 3. And it's just like it's been multiple hidden assignments and surprise this and hey, you got 24 hours and this guy's contracted
Can you even do that?
Well, it's because it's a boot camp, yes. They put you under real world scenarios where if you're employed and someone who came with you to you for a contract, like as an emergency or an update that was critical, like a critical release for Windows or something like that, they say this is a real life scenario that can happen. You need to suddenly drop everything and
someone turns up at his door at his house, kicks it in. What?
Windows 11's coming out.
He's like, I'm up. And he's just in front of the computer, just blindly clicking this anime just pouring out of the screens. What the hell's going on?
Well, anime's one word.
You're a bum, man. Okay.
So that's been like just nuts. And then I didn't realize the amount of work that I was actually stepping into, taking on this role now. But the thing is, it's not just a job because I'm financially invested in the company.
It's a lifestyle. It's a family. You know what I mean? This is where they take you for everything. Yeah. We just want you to sign over these things here. Yeah, it's all part of procedure, you know what I mean? What? Just, wait, that's my insurance company. Continue. This is such a pyramid scheme. It's going to be hilarious. It's got all the makings of it. Well, they've hired him off nothing.
I'll tell you what.
What does indefinite servitude mean? Don't worry about that. That's just the terms. That's just the normal.
I'll tell you what.
T's and C's.
Indefinite servitude.
There's only one.
Sea surf. The applicant, known as Surf, employer, known as Master, Lord, in subparagraph 3 and 5.
Can't use the word master anymore.
You can't?
No.
Why not?
You can't.
Both of them.
You can't use the word master and slave anymore.
Bull?
Yeah. Well,
Bull?
apparently that's a thing now.
Wow.
Bull? He's not going to have it. Like, it's just not going to.